So welcome everyone to today's live stream. Thanks for joining in. Hi Dark Knight, hi FJ Gaming, hi Peeper King, thanks for joining in already. FJ Gaming, you just got the game on Xbox One. First tip, be prepared for some bugs. Because you're still using an earlier variation of the game. I know there's still quite a few bugs on the Xbox and PlayStation versions of the game right now. So yeah, just be prepared for bugs. Let's double check real quick. Oh yeah, I still have a room here to build in. We did add Guy's room last time. I think, you know, it's funny that there was kind of not really the normal fanfare for this last update with Below Zero. We got kind of a few notes posted about it, and then it was just, oh hey, here's the update a couple days later. But with that update being available, I am really kind of wanting to shift towards that game and start playing with it a bit. So yeah, we're gonna hurry up and finish the base here so I can start looking at some Below Zero live streams maybe, and we're gonna try to get a bunch of the final stuff done today, and I've got to move this as well. Good afternoon, William. Can you have your paycheck? What paycheck? Paycheck for what? Thank you, Night Shift. I'm glad you enjoy it. Timmy, are you comfortable now? Timmy had to make his cursory get up and rearrange his blanket. Oh, there we go. That delay on building base components. Alright, so that one's pretty much, I know I did the last one here before. Yep, that's done. We got our snacks and everything in. So really the main decoration stuff left is this tower, this living column, and one room there, along with maybe tidying up a few of the rooms over here. I know I was going to add like some extra windows in on some of these maybe. Just to give a nicer little feel for it. Let's see, we might add, yeah, we could add a little window right there. Right, you know, by the foot of the bed, that's fine. Got a fed a fish on the 25th, and you named him Peeper, so he died 2 days later. That's not good to do, Christopher. Hi, Lewis. Thanks for joining in for your first time. Make what different colors? Which ones? Alright, that's a good little view, and nobody's gonna be peeping in here, looking at him getting undressed, you know. No weird pervs watching somebody strip down to change clothes, get out of their scuba suit. Poor Peeper. In honor of that, we might have to cook up some peepers in the game today. Oh, bladder infection. Okay, you didn't kill him, you just, you know, you gave him a bladder infection. No, the fabricators are not different colors. This is a mod that gives us additional fabricators for making additional decorations and plants. So the fabricators are normally with just one color. These are just extra ones thanks to a mod that, unfortunately, being on Xbox, on console, you're not going to be able to use right now. I'm hoping that I have enough power to keep this going. I think I'll be able to finish this today without having to go and swap out batteries. And man, that got really laggy there. Just trying to place a ladder now is getting laggy. Lewis, thank you for the subscribe. What pun? The pun about we're gonna cook some peepers up today? I might be serious about that. I might actually go cook some peepers. I actually do have peepers, you know, in one of the tanks. So we have food supply, and for the fact that I need them for some of the decoration stuff with the food items. You have to have cooked Reginald, cooked Peeper. for that stuff. I'm definitely going to be glad to get away from the lagginess after this with building stuff. I'm hoping they've got that done better in Below Zero, but we'll see. Once I start building really big in Below Zero, we'll see if it starts to lag up the same way again. Oh, the one about people peeping in? Yeah, that was a little pun. You know, we don't want a pervy peeper deciding to look in on somebody. I've been doing the corner ones here, but, you know, you're kind of looking at that wall right there. I think that's the one. Yeah, if I do one there, they're going to be able to see in, so we're not going to do that. I will say this, I am going to miss going to Below Zero Vanilla and not have all the toolbar slots and things like that. That's definitely something I have found to be better quality of life in the game, is having better number of toolbar slots. 5 just does not cut it. I'm sorry, devs. We should have more than 5. Especially for some of the equipment we tend to use a lot. 5 is not quite enough in the way of toolbar slots. Alright, we need... No, we're just gonna have a nice little dining view up here. Somebody who wants to sit and eat on their own, you know, maybe, with a nice view of the water. And of the big Neptune rocket. Which, the moment I am done with this, I will be, we will prepare to launch the rocket. Just to see how much money I owe. I'm good, Peeper. How are you? Hi, Peter. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, it's alright, you missed last week. And hello, Carl. Let's see, we need some clothing lockers. We're gonna do, yeah. Do clothing lockers. Somebody forgot to shut the door when they got dressed this morning. We'll put one of these in that's actually closed. Bit of a wardrobe setup that we've done in some other places. We definitely need a fancy little planter pot. We're going to do the composite one, not the cheap one. Look at that. We need a good plant for right there. I like the glowy trees, but I don't like the way they stick out through the walls. So I kind of want to avoid that. And we don't need the tech fabricator up here. I don't think we need any of that. Just, you know, we'll do a little work desk up here. Yeah, we'll just little desk for them to check their peeper mail in the morning. You know, they might have a message from Grandma. I'm Lord. My game lags because the game is not optimized around big bases, and I have a very big base. I also have a lot of mods running on it, which does not help either, but yeah, the game's just not optimized. As much as it's a building game, it's really not a building game. It's a survival game with some nice building elements in it, but it's not optimized to be a building game because it cannot handle big builds. That's why it's so laggy in places. 'Cause I'm sure, a few thousand pieces in this base. Alright, we're at another floor there, and then, not that. Then, of course, the main floor. Main floor is going to be easy to do. It's just going to be a counter and stuff like that. You know, a little common room, kitchenette type thing. Definitely going to have some kitchen stuff. We'll do some food stuff in here. Might as well. We'll do a little table as well down here, you know. I'll do it in the corner like this. And we're gonna do like a nice little green wall. Work at my base. Are you one of the researchers, or are you one of the ones maintaining the peeper habitat? I'm thinking you're the one maintaining the peeper habitat. And there we go. Got that. We'll need some decorative food and drink stuff for there and the counter. Well, we'll do like a little sofa bench type thing over here. I didn't do this as much in some of the other rooms, so we'll throw that in here. Yes, all right. Looks a little bit nicer. Of course, we need a trash can by the door. Of course, you need a trash can by the door, or someplace near where you're dealing with your food stuff. You have peepers helping you, so you have peepers helping you take care of the other peepers. That sounds efficient. Sounds like you're on top of things. You know exactly what you're doing. No, actually, we're gonna do a poster there. So we need some food and drink. We need a poster. We'll do the keep calm poster. Nice and cute and funny. And food and drink. Definitely we need to do some cups. You know, I've got plenty of titanium right now, I think. At least I did recently harvest or collect a bunch from the drillers. Like a couple of cups. Oh, I don't have any marble melon in the thing. Well, we're not going to do a nutrient block. I might do a couple. Well, I don't know about meal trays. I'll do like the chip and the snack thing I did. We might do that. We're going to have this person be not one of the ones that's drinking all the time. No alcohol in this one. Put a couple of cups up here. And let's go grab some water. Oh. The lamps look so good, the purple ones in the growing area, now that that's fixed and working again. Very nice visual to it. And I mean, well, let's look. I had very nice visual contrast, but you still get that light of the lantern trees and the Chinese plants. I mean, just look at that. That looks so good right there. And oh, there actually is a new mod I saw. I was very tempted to try and use it, except for the fact it's probably not going to work so well with my game, considering how laggy it already is with the number of mods, and especially the amount of stuff I built. But there is a new shader mod that gives kind of a photorealistic look. I did see a few cases where I was like, that doesn't look quite photorealistic, but for the most part, it has some nice retexturing of like the plants and everything. So if you're already running mods in your game and you aren't running as many as mine, or you don't have a base that's lagging as much as mine, you might want to check that out, see if you can you know, use it to make your game look a little bit better. I'm not getting any of the red pack chips. I broke them. Richie Rich, glad you're enjoying the game. Lucky Gamer, you broke your computer, so you can't play. I'm sorry about that. And AZ, of course, you're a few minutes late. Not by a lot, but you are a few minutes late. Which chips are like bitch chips? Yeah, okay, we're gonna, you know, add some more of these. I got a few too many of these. Put a couple of coffee cups there. I easily get more. Be nice if we just had empty coffee cup. You know, I'm gonna have to go back and get a bunch more water. That's okay, because I've got a lot of water in storage. And I came, of course, to that one because I knew I had some stuff in there I needed to fill in. We're gonna get some more over here, and then I'm just gonna grab a lot of water. You know, was it a 7? You know, water filtration machines. Certainly provides a good amount of water for this base, as well as seizure inducing effects. We'll go further back there. Oh, nope, I still have more. How many more do I have? Or it's just that one. Wish it would show... Wish you would also select the one I'm aiming at. I wish it would show like a count overlaid on top of the item. You know, when you've got more than one, like if it's something you're normally placing down, it'd be like, oh, you got 2 of those. Or you got, you know, 6 of those, and you know how many you're holding. Would be nice to have in the game. The coffee model is Subnautica Mercy if you drop it in the water. So if I just need to go Subnautica merch, if I drop in the water, just let it be a floating coffee cup. I'll drain some of my filtered waters out of here. I've got so many of them. You know what? We will do like a meal tray. I need a cured peeper, I think it was. I think it was a cured peeper. I know I can make one. Nope, nope. There we go. Got a lot of salt too. That's always a good other benefit of a whole lot of water filtration machines. But yeah, I want to get this done today because I would like to go ahead and try to dive into building with below zero. Unmodded below zero. I will be doing that. I'm not going to use mods at the beginning. I'm going to play it complete vanilla and get used to how it works in normal vanilla, what you can do building wise before it starts to act all goofy. And then once we have full release with the new storyline at that point, because they did confirm they are going to be redoing the story for full release. So basically we're getting the story as it's been with the last update, and then they're going to have it completely redone for the full release sometime next year. And because they're redoing the story, I mean, same characters they said, but they're going to redo the main story part to create better character development. I think that's going to put a big delay on when we see the full release hitting. You know, I mean, we're what, like 5-6 weeks behind schedule on getting this last update for Below Zero. I expect it'll be 5-6 months later than what they had originally planned for us to see the full release of Below Zero. Oops. So that means I have plenty of time to try and break the game without mods doing it. Food and drink, we're going to do a small meal. Wait a sec. That says I have lantern fruit in storage, right? Or is it just automatically now with the mod pulling from the lantern fruit that's outside on the base? You'd think it would do the same thing with the marble melons, but it didn't act like it was doing that. There we go. Nice little common area. We got that. We'll do, you know, do a little... Where is it? Where is it? Empty desk, you know, just without all the extra cosmetics. We'll do that right here. So you have, like, if you need it, you can pull the seat over and do a quick little bit of work on it. Nothing super fancy on this one. I need a plant for there. You know, might as well. We're gonna put two friends side by side. There we go. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. You could give me a great idea for builds. What build on this or another game? Make it a tourist destination. Okay. I mean, I kind of did that with the last base. I had the zoo. I mean, it's not more, you know, aimed at tourist destination on the last base. It was also research facility, stuff like that. But I mean, I had a zoo. I don't want to do another zoo. I just want to start building in below zero and push to see at what point I can break the game with no modding, no weirdness, just push and see what the limits are going to be in terms of building mechanics on it. Why did I not collect the tree? I'd say... Whoa. Okay. So, the decorations fabricator is working, but the seeds fabricator is not. That is odd. Okay. Well, that's a new bug that I had not encountered in the past. Now we're gonna get some coffee going. I wonder if I just... Maybe I could take that apart and be fine. Let's see. No. Down. Back down. There we go. Run that, and... I still need to redo the plants out here. I'll remember that while I'm thinking about it. I'll do that. That way I have those to tear out. I still gotta figure out. I have another planter bed over here. Another exterior grow bed that will still have room for something in it. Maybe I'll just go do the ones not for hatching enzymes, but for what that other food tray option. A peeper science lab that only peepers can access. I mean, if somebody wants to make a decorations thing that's like a optical scanner, I can make one for a peeper to, you know, use. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, have something that's like only someone with a big enough eye can get in. Of course, that also means I have to, you know, break the base and let it flood. I don't know if I want to do that. Do I watch ClickHouse? No, I don't. I don't watch ClickHouse AZ. Let's see. We're going to test this because I've been intrigued since it was said earlier to make this Subnautica merch. See if it actually does anything if I can place it down. It won't let me place it. Drop. And just slowly sinks with the coffee still sitting there. That's why you don't drink the coffee in this game. It's not even like floating out. It's just... It is solid. Space coffee is not very good. Ugh. Okay, it moves a little bit, and then I'll knock it kind of out of the way. The coffee's still not spilling. Yeah, don't drink the coffee. Avoid the coffee. It's not safe for you. I think that's one of my pet mesmers, because he didn't even try to mesmerize me. Alright, so I need water. Looking at all that coffee made me thirsty. So, Richie Rich, we are trying to finish decorating the base. That's my main focal point for this, is to finish decorating my base, because I'd like to move on to a new season of live streams with below zero, new base work. Nothing with mods, nothing laggy yet, and then see at what point I can make the game lag and just be, you know, what point do I start to kill the performance level? Let's try it. Oh, wait, it still says there's an alien tree there. You know, it did this before, whereas after, like, I was trying to pick up the tree until I deconstructed like a compartment. I don't think it should make a difference on it being specifically a basic compartment. It should be just based around building or deconstructing something. But we'll try it. We'll see. I just want to see if this will fix that and let me collect a plant. If not, then yeah, we have another bug showing up with the decorations mod. Hopefully CC Gould will join us and be able to pass that along. And yeah, I cannot grab a tree. Cannot get a new tree for that. Can't really decorate them. I don't like them that much, but we'll do triple shelves here. Share the Peeper Gang and stream chat. Are you talking about your Discord server? Okay, we're gonna do another. Do a fancy single bed here. And we'll do a different bench. We'll do actually. Let's put it right there. You know, you might want to sit there. You know, stretch your legs out a bit. I don't know. You may. Ooh. Really? It's the bedside table. Bedside table, so you have a spot for your water during the night. I'll have to put some water on it. And I'm gonna do that. We'll do a counter though. Right here. If I get to line up. If Minecraft developer, or you mean like a mod developer, because a Minecraft developer means pretty much Microsoft now. I don't think I would even trust the quality of that if they made something like that. But if you're talking about modder, I mean, maybe, you know, I'm still considering trying Minecraft again, but only if I do like heavy modding with it. Just because I feel like I don't want to put that time sink in with vanilla Minecraft. It's just, I mean, yes, there's a lot of stuff you could do with redstone and everything, and I've done quite a bit in the past with redstone, but I would like to just get something that provides more of that automation element to it. And I have, you know, people have mentioned mods to do specifically that. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I'll do this. Yep. Sit on top, cat. Cat doesn't want to sit on top of the storage cabinets. Let's see. Oh, we'll do a little modification station here in case somebody, you know, tinkers with stuff. And yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll get an aquarium in here as well, and we'll just do a nice planter wall over there. Sure. Peeper King, I would share the Discord link, but I don't have the Discord link like queued up in any way to easily pull it, and I don't want to stop the stream to go and dig for that. But, I mean, if you want to, you know, remind me at the end and I can try to find that link to share. For anybody who wants to join the Peeper Gang Discord server, run by King Peeper. See, I need some interesting fish there. Something different. Something I haven't been using constantly. You know what? Great to put a mesmer in there. They're small. They should fit. You know, we get a hoop fish. You know, that's not one I've used quite a lot. There we go. We'll let the peepers continue to roam free. A lot of peepers showing up in this area. There we go. Ah! I never even scanned the spine fish. I'm slacking on my scans. Because, you know, they're that important to scan every single creature. Alright. That should be enough. All the prawn suits are done. The sea moths are done. Cyclops is done. I just need to park it in the docking spot. Everything's done in the research labs down the tunnel. Far end of the tunnel is finished. We got the deep drillers in places. I need to move one of the drillers. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. Since we're closing in on being done, I can move the drillers I have in other spots closer. We'll build like a little drilling rig, like a separate type base setup that's just a, you know, something to support some of the deep drillers. That way they're not just like scattered out in random places. And I never did use up one of the coffees. I think if we don't get to that point this stream, I'm pretty sure next stream will be a short. Here we go, launching into space and see how bad our expense report's going to be for this trip. Get ourselves some coffee. You know, wake up in the morning with that coffee that doesn't pour out anywhere. And that should leave one room to decorate. I don't know what the peepers are up to. I know what they're doing. They're swimming around looking at me funny. Those big googly eyes. That's what it is. They're big googly eyes. They're creepy. They're staring at me all the time. Alright, we got some food there. I could put a little bit more food stuff in here. But we still need to decorate this room. We're gonna do something different. We'll do like, let's see, we got the bedroom up there. Guy's room. He joined last week as a member. We got Victory Shouts room. So we're not gonna do a room here. We're gonna do like a little research lab type setup. You know, I've done this in the middle of the room, but this time I'm just gonna focus on trying it here. I line this up just right. Think. We still need a snapping feature in this game, seriously. I say that is like, that should be, you know, a must for the devs to be working on. Hi, baby sea monkey. Step 1, taming reapers. Why are we worried about taming reapers? They're more interesting when they're not tame. I mean, granted, they're annoying too, but, you know, they're more interesting if they're not tame and they're actually trying to do stuff instead of leaving you alone. We're gonna use some of the lab decoration stuff. Alright, we're going to use some analyzers, of course. You know, we got a microscope, like a sample analyzer, fluid analyzer. We'll throw some of the big flask in. I hopefully still have enough quartz to not run out too quickly. We'll do a couple of the tall ones, and then the fat. What? Oh, no, we'll do. I forgot how big that one is. That's more of what I'm looking for right there, yeah. What if I get a Nobel Peace Prize or somebody else gets a Nobel Peace Prize? Like, Nobel Peace Prize for pacifying a Reaper? I just see that as being a problem. Like, oh, you tamed a Reaper, so now we want to know how you did it because we're going to train them to be our weapons. You know, it'll be a disaster. We'll have all these peepers, or we'll have all these Reapers going around that the military thinks they've got them trained and they're not, and they just, you know, start eating everybody. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I can put down a computer chip. Forgot about that. There's a nice little spot there. I need some regular storage in here. I've overused the auto sort lockers elsewhere. We're gonna do just regular lockers. I'll do it like this. Time to get cornered. You know what? No. I'll do. Yeah, I'm just gonna shift that over. Peeper army. Do they guard the Peeper castle, or are they just there, you know, to have a party in the Peeper castle? Is it like Hogwarts for Peepers? They go to learn their magical Subnautica spells so they can, you know, form the magic Peeper army. You know, that's something I think the devs missed out on. They could have done some interesting thing for this game, like with Halloween, where they had it set to like a Halloween skin. So you had like the creatures would be, you know, painted like pumpkins, stuff like that. That could be interesting. Is there any mod to weaponize the Cyclops? There is. There is a Cyclops laser cannon mod, which I tried, but I could never get to fire the laser cannon. Probably just a conflict with a different mod, but, you know, in the end, the Cyclops is not the most maneuverable thing anyway. If you want a really good weapon mod, get the Seamoth laser cannon mod and go shoot stuff with it. Much more maneuverable. There's also new mods I saw that have added new types of torpedoes, like exploding torpedoes, as well as a mod that shows a better count of the different torpedo types you have in your inventory. So you could always do that, but yeah, the only thing I think I've seen to weaponize the Cyclops is that one Cyclops laser cannon mod. Which you're certainly, you know, always open to trying. It's just I never got it to work quite right. We'll do a actually, you know, we'll do a battery charger above this. You know, they've got hand tools they're using. They might need to recharge their battery every now and then. Definitely need a medic station in here. You know, in case somebody gets hurt. So they don't have to try to run all the way to the medic bay. We're going to have a little, you know, intercom. We should have done more intercoms. And we need the smart desk, you know. Tells you how many Subnautica messages you have. How many Subnautica mails. Subnautica mails, that's it. Instead of emails, it's Subnautica mail. That could also be taken the wrong way. Subnautica mail? Peeper peeps on the pickle. I think if the peepers are peeping on pickles, there might actually be something wrong with them. Alright, 3 wall spaces for stuff. yeah, specimen analyzer would be a good one to have. Or like a little research lab. Somebody likes to bring their work home with them. And you know what we'll do? Ooh, I might do another sea breeze up here. That'd be a good one. Throw this here. You know, you might want to keep your specimens cold, so we need a... Since we do have a proper refrigerator, I think we might do that. I'll go see if I actually have the supplies for making another sea breeze kit. I know I need Freon, and I can't remember if I actually have the supplies I need to make the Freon. Refrigeration solutions. Sea breeze kit. Make Freon, alright, and... Oh, come on. I've got the computer chip. It's sitting on the counter. Believe me, I'm good for it. Really? What am I not able to make? I'm hoping it's just something simple like the glass or the advanced wiring kit. I don't know why it would be the advanced wiring kit. I should have plenty of stuff for that. Computer chip. Advanced wiring kit. And glass. I can make all of those. What? Why am I missing something else then? Hi, Victory Shout. Thanks for joining in. Peepers peep on peepers, peeing on pickles. Now that is definitely a bit more of a tongue twister. Barnacles. We don't have barnacles in the game. Kind of surprising, actually, we don't have something like barnacle. I mean, I guess we do technically have barnacles, but they're not like something we interact with, other than if you count the floaters as basically the barnacles of this planet. And then you can interact with them, but we do see stuff like that, you know, in the game that are barnacle-like things. We just are not interacting with them. What? Didn't I just make the computer chip? Or did I use that computer chip up? Oh, now I'm out. Oh, copper wire. Are you kidding me? That's why it wouldn't let me make it. I had enough to make a chip and then use it for something else. Also, why I have not gotten rid of the deep drillers from their locations yet. Let's go grab... I think I had copper being harvested, but I'm not sure anymore. Cyclops torpedo mod. Oh, you know, you'd think the Cyclops would be something that has torpedoes available for it by default, since it is the big submarine. I think it would have to be, maybe not so much sonar, but yeah, targeting, you know, something like that, that it's a homing torpedo, maybe bigger torpedoes than what is, like you have the little ones for the Seamoth, and then big torpedoes on the Cyclops. Hi, Unforgiven, thank you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too. Hey, Ashton, thanks for joining in. Well, on the reef packs, you're actually getting, like, it's not really so much just, like, it says, it's like, I don't think it says barnacle. I think it's pretty much just the same as, like, the deposits. You've got the little deposits that form, like, on the regular terrain, also form on the back of that, and, oh yeah, there. Well, it hasn't been doing anything because I forgot to repair it. But now we know it will stop completely. It even powers it off. Yes. I thought I told it to do some copper. Now, we'll load up on supplies. After I scoot in a little bit more. And that should take care of some of the remaining stuff. So much easier than going out trying to find the copper myself. You know, going out there trying to find a deposit, breaking limestone, stuff like that. So much easier just say, here, drill this. The text does say barnacles? Okay. I just never really... I kind of stopped messing with the reef bats because you can only do so much with them. There are certain points where you just... They can't even interact with them properly. Wait, what the... That biter was trying to hijack my sea moth. I saw it. He was trying to get inside to drive. Seriously, why are you... Okay, Mr. Biter, why are you, like, molesting my sea moth? Grabbing as much as I can. Just so it's one less thing to come back for. Look at that, he's just like... This thing is way bigger than me, but looks like it might be tasty. Supply moth. Hello, CC. Thanks for joining in. I actually mentioned your name earlier, wondering if you were going to join in, because I noticed we've got a new bug with the decorations mod. And only one specific thing. It won't let me build any, well, it let me make seeds, but I can't collect the seeds from the seed fabricator. I was trying to produce seeds for a new plant, for a tree in one of the rooms, and it says it's there, it just won't let me collect it, and I can't interact with the seed fabricator again after that. So, yeah, it's weird. It doesn't do it with the decorations fabricator. Everything else seems to be fine. It's just the seeds fabricator doing it. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's get everything dumped in before it starts piping everything over from the storage there. And there we go. I forgot I had to have an extra flask in there I need to place down. Alright. Sea breeze for one of the rooms. That was the whole point of that trip. No, it's not that one. This one. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish today with all of this. So we'll be able to get ready to move on to some below zero live streaming. And we're going to keep our specimens fresh for longer because, you know, who wants a rotten specimen put on there? The fish was mad or mad at my sea moth? Like, was he Mad Hatter or, like, you know, blowing steam out of his ears mad? Oh, maybe the Mad Hatter did that too. I can't remember. I can't think of anything else to go in this room right now. I don't want it to be like cluttered, feeling like I'm just trying to cover up space. I want to have it at least have kind of a fit where something looks, you know, placed there. It's not like, oh, just fill up empty spaces as much as you can. Alright, so we've got our spots here. You can't see in their window unless they are standing right up against it. That's good. We got our food decorations in place. Take this out now. You had to update a lot of mods on Nexus. I'm sure you had a lot of stuff you're still trying to get updated with all the new changes. That's why I'm going to avoid mods in below zero for a little while, or you know, till full release, just so I can wait and not, you know, have to worry about, oh, well, this new update just broke all these mods again.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And we'll do one more row. There we go. Alright. Full food and water. Got plenty of power still. You notice it never gets... It kind of stays balanced around that 22,700 range. Even though I have, like, no ion cube generators running at the moment. I have no water filtration running at the moment. And the peepers are being outclassed by the Reginals. The Reginals are, like, just spawning so much faster. For some reason. I think habitat is done. Let's look. I still need to get some more pictures put together for everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some work on the pictures for this to make it look right. Because we need, like, a sports game going there. We need, you know, some kind of stuff. We need some school stuff in here. Of course, we got their snack time and everything. And it's there. It's really there. I just need to get some final touches going on it. And then, of course, put everything together like I did. This will be a downloadable game save. If you are interested, once this all done, I'll be doing a cinematic little showcase video for it. And you'll be able to do a cinematic, you know, flyover, see that. If you like it, download the game save. It'll have list with all the mods you're going to need for it, and tell you also what you might need. It'll have, like, the tech type cache file and things like that you'll need to import to make sure it works correctly. But yeah, this will definitely be something available once, like I did with last season's base build, once it's fully finished. And I think we are right at that final point of it. Oh, they're all infected. And they're in the med bay. Perfect place to cure them of their ailment, right? That's what we're using it. They're test subjects for, you know, curing the people in med bay. That's what it is. Alright, one more check. I know I've got these finished. I think that's enough storage. 2 silos, you know, of that. If you need more when you build this or load the game in yourself, you just add more levels to it. See, I know we tried the teleporter from CC last time. I have not put that in as a permanent feature yet, because unless you change it, CC, I'm assuming it's still not available for public consumption on the Nexus mods. I hadn't seen it when I looked for it a couple days ago, but yeah, I don't know where I want to add another building or another room just for that part. But seizure warning, fair warning, you know, and oh, I forgot to take water out. That's why. We'll leave the water here so nobody misses the sign and flips out when it's just strobes in your face super painfully. Oh yeah, the plants. That's one more thing we need to do here is plants. That's a good definition of peeper. The spicy biotech. I don't know about biotech. That I'm not even sure, like, really that worried about getting the supplies. I'm just clearing it so I can rearrange the grow beds with different plants. There we go. We're going to take those out and just have the exterior ends. You know, actually probably would have been a better idea if I had done it not on the outside ones, but done one there and one there. So you'd have, like, in the middle of each set of 3. Which might be worth doing real quick. I think I'm actually going to do that. That will help a little bit with the lighting visual. Instead of it being on the very end caps, we'll just have them right there. So I'm going to be redoing this. Yeah, perfect time to do it. Gives plenty of time for things to grow back. There we go. We'll do the same thing here. We're just going to move these to the middle. And that will help the lighting on each side. I just need to do something different with... Well, you know what? If I do that, I technically could do like one gel sack on each side and then one splitting the mushrooms on each side. And that will do everything there. More balanced. You're adding more features to the teleporter or to other stuff. And vegetarian playthrough. You just don't want me eating peepers. That's all it is. That's really all it is. You just don't want me eating peepers. I know the trick. That's all you're doing. You just don't want me to eat peepers. And that's not how it's going to work. I will be eating peepers as I see fit. Alright, so one more row. I'll replant on this side right now, since it's still fairly open, and that will give us a nicer balance right there. So we'll have mushrooms. I'll do like the gel sacks on the outer edges, and yeah, that helps. Basically, in all those, it's gonna give plenty of mushrooms to whoever needs it when you download the game save in the end. Let's just clear out the creep vine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I want a mod. And I don't know how complicated this would be to make it happen. I feel like it should just be almost a toggle switch. Would be the simplest way to have implemented in the game. I was like, is this buildable here? Yes or no? Sort of thing. Well, I'd like to see a toggle switch type thing, so you could build stuff on the outside, like the storage lockers could be built outside in the open water on the outer parts of a multi-purpose room. So you can sit there and be like, all right, here's my auto sort locker, the actual sorting locker on the outside. I don't even have to go inside to dump into it. I just swim up to it, put stuff in, and then it sorts, you know. Just putting the receptacle, or, you know, the sorter mount like that on the outside. I just feel like that should just be, can it be built on the outside, yes or no, and there should be a toggle, but I could be wrong on that. I think that would be a cool mod, is to make it where stuff can be built outside, like on the, you know, open foundations where you can build more than just lights or something like that. Like, oh, it's like, hey, I've got open air right here, I can build one of the standing lockers on that. Don't forget to save. Oh yeah, that'd be probably a good thing to do in a moment. Usually I don't have problems with that, but, you know, yep, good point to do that. Let me get these picked up. I'm picking some blood vine. I got 2 here, 2 here. Yeah, this will balance things out a bit more. Storage builds on the outside don't sort with the air lockers. Well, even if you could just build on the outside for normal lockers, doesn't even have to be the auto sort. Just the fact that if I wanted to, you know, on the foundation that's above the water surface in open air, if I wanted to put a set of lockers out there, I could. You know, that would be a nice little touch. I think we're gonna have enough creep vine samples for a while. Somebody's going to end up having plenty of creep vine samples. I don't think I'm going to need that many right now. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of creep vine available for those of you who are downloading the game save after this. Those are planted. Those are planted. I'll have to replant that side. At storage, you mean like the FC Studio one where it's got the external storage? Because I'm not saying so much just actually needing storage. I mean, it'd be nice to do like a storage, the auto sort locker on the outside, but I'm thinking of just like, if for nothing else than cosmetics, I want to go and put a freestanding locker on a platform, you know, above the water surface. You think I should be able to because it's in open air. But it doesn't let you build, and that's just for a cosmetic reason I would want to do that. Okay, that's done. See, how many spaces is that going to cover? I need 2 more. There we go. That, and then I need that side as well. Clear these out. Up to an hour now? You mean I'm an hour in with no save? Yeah, see, I would think, based on just how I would have approached game code, CC, you know, it'd be a simple matter of this has a descriptor of it can be built on the outside or not. You know, it's yes, it can be built outside. No, it can't. Yes, it can be built inside. No, it can't. Would be an easy way to approach that in the game. And that, I mean, that's the way I would have tried to approach it, because it'd be like, oh yeah, simple. You just, you know, you're gonna have this that you can build inside but not outside. So one thing is set to the, you know, one value on and one set to off. I feel like that would have been like a super easy way to do it. Okay, that's planted. I think... Well... How am I going to do this? Alright, we're going to do like this. I'm just going to move these over. Temporarily. And there we go. Alright, that's covered, so we can tear these out. Welcome back, Valiant Sword. Thanks for joining in. Oh, it's not like I really need that much grapevine samples anyway. Somebody's hungry enough, they can go eat some, you know, spoiled seaweed. Basically what it is. Are you kidding me? Come on. Choppy chop. You know what? Easy way. Wow, okay. It used to automatically, like, break it all when you did that. I used to just, if you accidentally start to deconstruct the grow bed, it would kill all the plants. I mean, that's helpful if you accidentally do it, but I actually just want to get rid of it quickly. You have an unhealthy obsession with Subnautica. Well, that I'd definitely say if you're obsessed with Subnautica, it's probably unhealthy. Goal for today is actually hopefully to finish the entire base. I mean, we're an hour in. I'm finishing up this part. We'll go back through, do some more double checking. Basically, at this point, it's tidying up a few of the loose ends before calling it good on the base itself. And if that goes well today, what I'll be doing is just, you know, yep, base is done, and pretty much just finishing up everything else that I need, getting everything ready. I've got pictures I'm gonna have to put together and put in place, things like that to get it all ready. But once the main part of the decoration, everything that is done in the game, not like me going in Photoshop and doing stuff, is ready, then it's, you know, I'll just be working on the pictures. I'm hoping we can get to that point today. That's kind of my hope, is to just say, all right, everything's pretty much ready. To where I don't have to, you know, play anymore on this. It's just tidy up everything. And now with the last update prior to full release update, as far as we've been told, with being out for Subnautica below zero, I was thinking about trying to go ahead and shift to below zero for the live streams. I think that would make things more interesting. And I'm honestly at that point, I'm really tired of the lag caused by the base size and the mods. So I would like to get away from having this kind of lag and have a responsive game again for a change. So yeah, that's the goal today, is try to actually get this pretty much to the point where there's nothing else to do with the base during live streams, just me tidying things up off screen and getting things ready for the little cinematic, you know, video of the base, and getting the game save file put together so I can put it up for you to download if you want. Peeper King, I have, I really have a set of specific people that I gave mod to before, but just because they were very active on it. It depends on what you want. I'm not just going to give mod to somebody ask. It depends on, you know, why you're asking. If there's something you think you can add to it, like you could do to help improve upon it, then we can talk. Otherwise, you know, I'm not looking at adding any new mods to it anytime soon. I'm tired of dumping those in. Let's just go ahead. There we go. Not the most fulfilling thing in terms of water. That's good. That I just need my gel sacks done. Perfect, alright. So that's all growing. It's actually giving plenty of supplies and everything, and I can find a way to balance this. There we go. You have a cat named Peeper, and baby Sea Monkey, yes, I see your chat stuff. Please, don't do like random spammy stuff like that, because that is spamming. I don't want to have to mute you and make you feel bad, but don't spam the chat with just random stuff like that. And there we go. Alright, so that should be everything planted down here now. Decorations wise, I'm pretty good with the way it looks down here. I do have the decorations fabricator there. We'll leave that. Don't really need it anywhere else. They need some food, or mainly water. It's not like I don't have plenty of it. Let's see, really, what else is there? I know most of this stuff up here has been finished for a while. It was mainly the habitat area. That's all done. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's move the Cyclops into place. I don't think I really need that much of the materials from it anymore or anything in that area, just because I have been trying to move a lot of the new materials into storage on the base itself. Make sure there's nothing missing in here. Oop. But, you know, while I'm doing it, let's see, we're gonna... Yes. Thought I still had a spare. Get that put into charge in the meantime.
Engine powering up.
Just so you know, you have at least a fully charged spare and most of a charge. Well, I might have to remember to go through and charge all the batteries to full, just for everybody before I do the final version of the game save file. Oh, and what did I say earlier? I was gonna go and collect the drillers. Oh, that'd be a good thing to do. Actually, as long as he doesn't try to destroy it too badly, I think we might be fine just because of my defensive stuff. Let's head towards the mountain, because I have a driller there, and I think I'm going to build like a... We'll just do a platform real quick. Something that is kind of like covering the deep driller, something that's like part of its own little, facility there. Doesn't have to be fancy. I just want to have something that feels like the drillers are not just sitting out there on their own, but actually part of something. There it is. That little bit of a glistening look to it. You can't see him in the dark. Like, oh hey, there's a Cyclops or a Reaper there, and then he's not there. Then oh, there he is. That's where you're like, I don't see him, and then suddenly he's right in your face. That's why some people get scared with the game. It's like it's so dark in some places at night that it's just like, yeah, you turn and right there in front of your face. It's kind of like, I think there was somebody who actually did a little thing for the game, made it look like it was a horror movie type game. Where it was just like that shock scare stuff to it. I'm gonna load up some diamonds. Now, that's why I think I want to build here, just because of the theme of it. It's like, yeah, you're here working at the mountain. So you will have a lot of diamond in the Cyclops as well. So we're really turn off. There we go. Actually, I'm not even going to repair the whole thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it partially undone, or, you know, partially damaged. I want to see what happens when I take the mod out. The upgrade part for it. I want to see if I take that out. Is it going to restore the health, or is it going to track the health still? Play. I need to be able to see.
Engine powering up.
That was like a bear spot. Like, it's a little bit lower down. It's kind of away from him. Thinking, yeah, right over there on that shelf would be a good spot to build like a little structure that's kind of like, that's a drilling rig or something. Have I heard of Don't Starve Together? Yes, I've heard of Don't Starve Together. I've heard of the Don't Starve and all that. It's just not a game that I, you know, when I looked at it, it did not look appealing. I've heard good things about it, but at the same time, I looked at it, I was like, this does not really draw my attention that much. Like, I just don't see it and think, I have to play that. It's kind of like the new Star Wars, you know, when people ask about that, the new one that just came out, and I just look at it, I'm like, yeah, I don't, it doesn't grab my attention.
Engine powering up.
Alright, we're gonna build a little mining, drilling type setup over here. Trusting he's going to leave me alone long enough for that. If not, he's going to get shocked. I do have the auto, oh hey, daytime's coming too, that will help. I do have the little auto defense thing. Oh, I have it. I don't have my sea moth though. I just realized, yeah, I don't have the sea moth.
Powering up.
You need the sea moth for that to work.
Engine powering down.
So no auto defense if he decides to attack me. I think I'm good, but yeah, you know, it's a possibility. All right, we're gonna do, nope. Yeah, that. Build us a little foundation here. You can mod Don't Starve Together. Well, it's a game that, you know, I'll look at it and it just does not draw my attention. You know, I think I would honestly do the time sink of Minecraft before doing that one. It just does not look that interesting to me. I tried Terraria and I was like, you know, I feel like I'm just playing Minecraft, but in 2D with lower end graphics. Like, if I wanted to go through all of that, I would just go back to doing Minecraft stuff. But we'll have like a little multi-purpose room. Nothing. Actually, no, I don't even want to do that far. I want to keep this very simple. We're actually going to take that out. We'll take these out. You see how fast the foundations build here? As opposed to actually with my base where it lags up. Because there's two you could hit a point where you have too many foundations, and it just starts to be a problem. Can I build underneath? Yes, I can. Interesting. We're gonna have it underneath. Ow. Ow. Yeah. And the health reset. Alright, so that's one way to fix it without actually repairing. Just take the driller module out and you have a working 100% health drill again. Alright, let's toss this stuff in. Time to go get the other drills.
Engine powering.
That'll give me
up.
3 drills here. I'm thinking that might be enough. We still have the one down in the inactive lava zone, which I'm fine with that one. I have no problem leaving that one there. I don't want the ones like these spread out because they're not next to the base or a section of the base. They're just kind of out there in the open. And, you know, I might put one down in the Lost River along one of the sections near one of the lab areas. And I think, there we go, yep. I am pretty much aimed straight for them. There we go. Timmy? You haven't said hi yet today. Come on, you hit it yet. He was so full of energy earlier, and now he's just like, I want a nap. Come on, Timmy. Is that good? There you go. Look, another one. Done? You done? Gotta look up, say hi. There you go. Yeah, there he goes. Timmy, Victory says hi. He's like, I've got food. I'm preoccupied with that. Yep. One more. One more. Oh, yeah. Oh. There you go. Alright. I'm hitting fish, I hope. Alright, time to grab these. We'll put these at the mountain site. I'll make... Assuming I should have everything I need now, especially with that much diamond harvested. And might as well take advantage of that real quick. Oh yeah, tons of quartz, everything. I hopefully will have enough to just build another driller. And we'll just go put it in the inactive, or in the Lost River. And
Systems online.
yeah, I'm ready to get away from this lag. There we go. Timmy! Peeper King says hi too. Yeah. He says, where's my food? You just had a little snack. You want another? There. Alright, you're gonna have to move to get that one. Don't look at me, you dropped it. Alright, last bit. Whoa. Excuse me. He just rubbed his underside all over me. I just got a face full of sand shark belly. That was rude. Oh yeah, look at that. Copper! I mean, I could be nice to leave these all spread around, but I figured thematically it does make more sense for them to be kind of in certain locations. But hey, you know, you'll need this mod installed anyway whenever you load the game save, so you'll have plenty of supplies to go and build more deep drillers anyway. Go build your own little mining rig somewhere. Put a bunch of deep drillers down. Just have each one harvesting a particular element, and you just come back. Oh, hey, I just loaded up on tons of copper. I mean, honestly, with the right setup, with enough of these in one location, you would need, like, the Cyclops to go and harvest it or collect everything. You just go there. By the time you get done collecting all of them from a big deployment, say like 6 or 8 of them in one spot, you probably have quite a few pieces of material already collected again in some of them. Well, I break the game. I feel like I've done that, Beaver King. I feel like I'm kind of, you know, I've done it with the big base, and I've done it with, like, afterwards. I mean, I'm pretty much thinking right now, if we can get to that point, then the end of the stream today won't be trying to break the game again. I've done that a few times. It will be actually trying to finish the season and be ready to launch the rocket today and say, all right, here's how much money I owe for, you know, surviving in a style of luxury on the planet, and actually be done with this other than my tidying up work for it. When am I uploading? I still have, I mean, other than the stuff I do in the game today, I still need to put together some pictures to put in the custom frames I want to include with everything. And I actually will be, it's actually kind of a good timing, because I figured if I didn't get it done today, it'd be next week. But in 2 weeks, I won't be streaming for a week, because I am going to be working probably a full 12 straight days with my job over a big project on a weekend. So a time when I normally would be here streaming, I'm going to be working like a 14-hour day that day instead of my job. So there is going to be a weekend coming up I won't be streaming at all. So if I can finish today, that gives me some extra time to work on getting things prepared for finishing. I'm hoping end of the month I would have everything completely finished, pictures, stuff like that done, and ready for this to be uploaded. But it's not going to be just, here's the game save. I've got to do a nice little cinematic trailer video for it. You know, I got to showcase all the nice little touches of the base, and let, you know, for anybody that hasn't watched the whole season or seen the actual work gone into it, I want to be able to showcase how good it looks and get somebody, if that's the first video they see, I want them to be like, wow, that looks like a nice base, and want to download it. Victory, yes, the drills keep collecting resources even when you're out of the area. That's one of the advantages of them. You don't have to be right there close by for it. It's just, it works based on what resources are available in that biome. And oops, did not mean to sound the horn. That's the part that says, hi, I'm here, come eat me. And he gets all excited. Alright, we've got that one there. I'm just going to kind of put them to the side of it a bit. As long as I can get in here. Yep, open up the modules. So, solar attachment. Of course, the solar attachment has to go up top. You need the focus attachment in the middle because that's where it is. And the drill has to go on the bottom. And we're back up to full 100% health on it just by dismantling and, you know, moving it and putting the module back in. Which makes me kind of want to just test. I'm sure it would be a pain to make it retain the information on it or how much damage they sustained in working, but that is 95%. If I take this out and I go and put that back in, I'm back to 95%. So it doesn't let you just take it out and be like, oh, instantly repaired. But if I dismantle the whole thing and rebuild it, then it seems to work. So that's one cheap way you could do it without having to repair. Honestly, it'd just be easier to repair. But, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to keep these running. See what else we got. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm just going to let them be on random, so whenever everybody gets to download the game save, you'll have a nice mix of materials. Just in case you need them. You're bored? Well, sorry, Peeper King. I mean, I know you want me to try to do stuff to break the game, but I'm more interested in trying to finish the base. I like to finish this and call it an end to the season. End to the lagginess. We're going to try today. I think I can do it. I'm definitely going to at least go ahead and park the Cyclops to hopefully be in its permanent parking spot. Alright, where's that docking spot? I overshot it. There we go. I haven't actually tested this spot yet. So I may be running into a problem here, and I bet I just caused a leak. That's why I have a bulkhead there, so I don't mess up. Oh yeah, look at that. I think the lights have gone off. Oh, some of the lights are still on, at least.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay. Yep, I can hear my stomach growling, but I can also hear leaky sounds. Okay, so not sure why that has to lose power when this is all sealed. Funny, the upper levels didn't lose any power.
Draining systems initiated.
Yeah. Good spot to actually need a bulkhead is when you're trying to park a Cyclops. So now well, I need food. Had to remind me to intake some calories. I've got this. Let's eat.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm getting there. There we go. Alright, let's try
Welcome aboard.
making another deep driller. I know the one item I need to drop down below to make. I'm hoping that it has enough reach now for this. I need the heads-up display. Ooh. Alright, and gotta remember that it likes to place it into the little upgrade slot, even though I already have one there. We're gonna do a deep driller, the new one. And we're not gonna be where there's solar power, so we're gonna have to do a power cell attachment. So we just need the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and then go up there. Yes, Victory, I nudged the base trying to park the Cyclops there. I didn't hit it, it's not like I rammed it. I nudged it gently, and that caused a few leaks there. The base, despite how much reinforcement I have on it, how much integrity I've boosted it with, is still very fragile. You know, just from a very gentle bump, and it's like, oh, no, you broke it. That's why you put the bulkhead there. And I'm just going to run to the next spot. I feel like I kind of want to do this in between the two research spots here, because we have two that are very close by. Like that one, I'll do the other one, and then that way I can, you know, have a power cell charger at each one. I will have to go make some more power cells. That'll give me something to put right here. And now I can't. Oh. So it will let me build. I just had to think for a second if I had enough power or not. And we're gonna go, yeah, somewhere around here. That looks like a good spot. We got a nice thermal plant spot, or thermal spot right there. You know what? This looks like a nice, very well lit location. We'll just build right here. And have our 5th deep driller, because there is one in the lava zone below. What? Oh, I didn't make the deep driller kit. I thought I did. Alright, well, I need to get some power cells anyway. So yeah, it doesn't take much to cause a leak in the bases in this, really. Which is funny, it didn't used to be that way. At one point, I remember, you know, you had to pretty much ram at a high speed to cause a leak, especially if it's right next to a reinforcement. I think it was either full release or somewhere around that point they updated it, and so basically, even if you're hitting a reinforced plate, you can still cause a leak like right there very easily. And now I will do this. I forgot that part, and then we're gonna need, oh, prawn suit drill arm and storage module. That I cannot get it to make automatically. That's what I was missing. I knew there were some parts that I had to go straight there to the fabricator to make. What? Oh, I was about to say, I know I've got the other stuff. Come on. Because does one creatures be able to damage bases? I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty sure the creatures could do that before anyway. And it's not like creatures damaging bases is like a common theme. Because generally the creatures do not attack your base directly. They attack you. And if they happen to hit the base, then, you know, that different story there. Now let's do... I know. Oh, I'm out of gold. Oh, alright. So I will have to get some power cells going for that driller there. No, actually, I'm just going to take... I want to take the sea moth down. Because I think... if I don't get it from this thing once it's set up, I believe I can get them from the mountain spot. I think that had gold as one of the options there.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
I went so long ignoring gold deposits, gold outcroppings, because I didn't need it. And now I'm finally run out. It's only somewhat quiet, Peeper King. Why don't you, you know, make a racket? Oh, this is usually the part where people just start to sit back and listen. Everybody is really chatty earlier in the stream, and then we get to that point where everybody's just like, we're just gonna sit and listen for a minute. Or this is where I think Private Sonic would say, I'm gonna go game. I'm gaming, but I'm listening to you at the same time. Alright, so we got that. I just don't have any power cells in it. I'll have to take care of that. See if I can find... oh no, I'm not going to find gold right here. Yeah, well, let's go to the mountain. I know I can usually find some down in the lava zone. I just don't know if it's going to trigger it. You know, actually, yeah, let's go down the one bottom lava zone, because I'd probably need to repair it anyway. Yes, I will be getting paid overtime for that week. I mean, I'm gonna have to still work 12 days because it's gonna be 2 normal work weeks, but that weekend in between is what's gonna be where I normally won't be working, and I am working for that whole weekend, moving 3 medical offices into a new single building for all of them. So we have dozens of workstations, we've got servers to move, networking equipment to move, printers, things like that. But yes, I will be paid overtime quite nicely for it, so it's not all bad. It does help, you know. Gives me some extra money to have, but I also would like to have a weekend, you know, to relax. So I won't be streaming that week because I'll be trying to use any spare time I have outside of work to try and go ahead and get videos done so I don't fall behind on the video schedule at least. And I think it's dead. Is it dead? Yes. It died. Oh, wow. Alright, fine. Get the extra ion battery I just made. Okay. Empty. Yep. Plug these up to charge. Yep, I did that charger there. There we go. I put a regular charger down here? No, I did not. Yeah, I've got a few things to tidy up for sure on this. Even after the stream is done. Let's go find some gold real quick. Should have some gold here. Come on. Many times as I've ignored the deposits when I didn't need it. There should be quite a few here. Some quartz again, finally spawning back in. Oh yeah, more quartz and silver spawning in. I know I've also ignored silver quite a few times. Probably would be a good idea to have some silver. Just in case. No, titanium, quartz. Seriously. Glad to see these other resources coming back, but not what I need. No, there's a warper spawning right behind me. Now, I don't think Prime Sonic's joined us today. I think he must be taking the day off. Or, no, wait, I think that's right. If I remember, he said he would not be with us today. He is traveling because of holidays. I believe he mentioned that last week on the live stream. And, hello, I'm gonna say Eden. From Serbia, thanks for joining in. Come on, give me a gold spot. You know what? Not gonna show me any gold here. I know where I can find some. I'll find some up here in the acid brine pools. Let's see, looking for outcroppings to show up. Assuming as it's not hiding them because the terrain's not rendering yet. There we go. I was about to say, oh no. The drill's still not working with it. I mean, it's working, but it's not dropping anything, is it? Oh, forgot about that break too. So yeah, okay, yeah. Another problem. I can drill stuff, but I can't collect anything from the drill. Something with the mod still isn't working quite right. On the, thanks to the update on the game. I know they just updated the drill damage mod, and I updated to the new version of that. It's still not letting me collect anything from it. So that's still not working right, and that's kind of that's a bit of a problem. 'Cause My drills in the sea moth are useless right now, other than to destroy resources. So I'm just gonna grab. I should have some power cells left, normal ones, in the storage of the Cyclops. I'm just gonna take those, power this one up, because if it's in this area, it should list gold as one of the options. I can just have it start pulling gold and use that as a way to get the gold I need to upgrade to all ion power cells. I'm gonna have to go to the lower point again anyway and swap those other power cells in. I've got charging, so you know I'll be coming back down this way regardless. So yeah, I'll just have to go do that. Do I have a plan to stream below zero? Yes, I do. I have been waiting for them to do the most recent update because of all the changes they would do with that, since it was supposed to be a nearly full content release. And that's why I am trying hard to finish up this season's build today, because if I can, then we'll be getting ready end of the month to start streaming and doing stuff in below zero. When am I streaming? It will be normal time like this. It'll just be me switching from Subnautica to below zero version. It won't be the weekend of the 14th. I know I won't be streaming then, because that's when I will be working that day still overtime. So it will be, next week. If we get enough done today with this, I won't stream next week on this. I'll just probably be working on doing the images and doing the tidying up of everything on this to make sure. And last time I sent the game save file to Prime Sonic, and he actually went in it and, cleaned up some of the stuff to make it a little bit more compact for everybody when they download it. So it wasn't so big, and it streamlined things a little bit. So I'm hoping he'll do the same thing again. Well, 2 power cells. And do I even have the stuff to make a regular ion cube at all right now, or is that's the gold I'm missing? Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I'll let this harvest some gold, and that will help get some ion cubes, ion power cells going for all the critical equipment. And my plants are doing well. Oh, I just noticed I have the growing lights there. Those lamps haven't been completed. I think I might actually take those out and just use the natural glow of the creep vine instead. I think that actually would be a nice contrast. Everything up above the water surface uses the purple lights, and the stuff below has its own natural light. No, Victory, below zero is not full release. They did well, it was supposed to be a full content release, and full content release. They're apparently very loose with the term full, because originally they said they were going to do all the content and then just be polishing things, and then it became we're going to do everything but the last 2 acts of the story. So all the tech and everything would be in place, but the 4th and 5th parts of the story would not be in place, and that's not giving me gold like I need. So we're gonna relocate this. And then it was the last update they posted for it, which is funny. They did this kind of with very little fanfare. It was like about the upcoming update, you know, they lost one of the main writers from original Subnautica content. So they've hired in a new one. The new writer has experience working on things like Assassin's Creed, I think was one of the ones to this writer's credit. So they're going to be keeping the same characters, but they're going to be doing a complete overhaul of the story of Below Zero because they said they didn't feel there was enough character development. And I think more likely it was they were seeing all the reviews and bad, you know, comments about how the story is just not engaging. And of course, you know, they want the game to sell and make money, so they're bringing in a new writer. They're going to redo the storyline. So basically what we got a few days ago with the update is the last iteration of the current story in Subnautica. So we're going to have story A that we've been seeing develop, and then whenever they go for release, we're going to have basically story B that is replacing it. So no, it's not full release. That's supposed to still be sometime next year, though with the delay we just saw to this update that was supposed to have come out on end of October, and instead came out pretty much end of November. Plus, they're redoing the entire story. I expect we're going to see more likely mid to end of 2020 before Below Zero is full release. I just don't see it coming out anytime early during the year. Now we're going to build here and see if I can get some gold. What? No gold? Okay. So if I go... I'll go into the blue brine. To where the tree is, the cove tree, and see if it changes that there. I mean, I'm close. You'd think that would pick up, as there's gold. But it says there's no gold on this section, but there's something wrong there, because there's gold in the water. Come on. Oh, nice little spot right there. That will work. Either that, or I end up having to get one of the prawn suits and waddle my way into here with it to do some work, and I really don't want to do that. Wow, no gold. There's gold in the pools, but I can't collect gold from here. So despite the fact that there is gold in this area where I can make use of it, I cannot get it with the driller. So that is very strange. I mean, unless the gold is glitched for some reason. It's acting like the gold actually isn't there. That's why I didn't collect anything with the drill. But yeah, that gold is supposed to be here in this area. Why is it not picking it up? It's missing in the config? Okay. You mean like the config for the deep driller itself? Or something with the modding helper? I could go find at least a couple pieces of gold somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, and the config for the deep drill. Alright, I will try to do that. Well, yeah, yes, this is modded Subnautica. Full list of the mods in the description if you want to check it out, with links to them for the ones I'm currently running. Guess I'll just put this back in place where I had it, and then whenever I fix that config for the deep driller, I can come back and set it to that temporarily. Or maybe just leave it where it's harvesting just whatever it can. Because I'll have to come back. I'm going to have to put proper ion power cells in each of these that are, you know, where the sun don't shine. So I'll just let that go. Get whatever random stuff it manages to snag at the moment. Alright, in the mod folder, I'll see the config. Alright, I will look for that. A mod for shuttle tubes to move around the base? I mean, it'd be nice to have something like a proper elevator type thing, even though really, you know, in this game, you don't need an elevator. You just click on a ladder and it takes you up immediately. Now, No Man's Sky, I'd love to have an elevator, because that, you have to actually climb up. That is a pain. That game definitely could use some kind of elevator system. Now, we do have a mod that was, you know, that we did do a quick test of last time from CC, with those with FC Studios. It's a end-base teleporter. So you keep your eye out on for that one, and basically you just need enough room to build. You know, really a multi-purpose room is what you're gonna have to have. And just build it, and then, you know, name it for wherever it is, and then build it into another, or build a second one, and you can teleport between 2 points on the base. I just have it, I'm waiting for it to be on the mod site so I can actually incorporate it fully. And I would have to add probably another room to the base to thematically tie it in, right? And somehow I managed to hit that to my other toolbar button. Okay, so that means I need some gold. I need to get some ion cubes, or ion batteries, ion power cells, get some stuff recharged. I've got a lot I need to do still for this in terms of some tidying up, mainly the pictures. Pictures are going to be the big thing, getting some nice pictures going for this. So it will be, you know, end of this month or end of December when I'll probably have everything finished for it. And have everything ready, and it'll be, here's the video showing off the base, and here's the download for all the game files, everything with that, and the list of mods you'll need for that. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't. Oh, the game got really stuttery for a second, and like the audio went all freaky. And I was like, oh man, that's 2 hours of streaming that I did not save. And, oh, I'm glad it decided to work. I was getting worried I was about to lose all of that. Alright, so we saved. We'll do a quick little run around on it. My Cyclops is not exactly parked level. I might see if I can fix that. Might have to nudge it with my Seamoth a little bit. But yeah, everything is, I mean, the massiveness of this base. All the way down to this. I'm going to take those lamps out. For sure. Because that's enough lighting from, like, that side. That's plenty of lighting right there. I like that. Oh, boy. And then, yeah, I just need to get, where is it? I just need to get some gold production going. And I'll have, there it is. that and the well, that one loaded up with the ion power cells. The other one will be fully charged. The others are all solar powered because they're in a nice spot where they actually have access to solar power. And then you'll just have this long base sitting here to run in 4.5 minutes from the top of it to the bottom of it, or bottom and top. 4.5 minutes. Peeper King, no, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I don't stream on Sundays. I stream just basically Saturdays, and then where you are in the world is here Thursday or Friday for the No Man's Sky. Yes, that was me getting really worried on that. I'm glad to see everybody else got that weird audio glitching thing that it did right there. That was worrisome for me. It's like, there goes all my work. I might just end up taking that around to get some gold. And then have to bring it back. I just don't like having to do the prawn suits. They're just not that... I've just never been a fan of the prawn suit. I've never found it to be that useful. Way more cons than there are pros to it, in my opinion. But yeah, there's the base. I have saved. And basically I'm at the point where, I mean, I'm pretty much good on the base. I don't see this being very... I mean, there's going to be a little bit more of the cost added to it when I, make some ion power cells and such as that. But it's not going to be like it has a huge change to my debt to Altera. And so, I think this is a good spot. I mean, I've got everything done pretty much, and it's pretty much set, except for, like I said, a little tidying up. I got it saved. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish this up. This will be the end of the season of Season 2 of these live streams. Getting ready now to be able to do Subnautica Below Zero live streams. All vanilla, no modding, just plain vanilla building, and see what we can do with that. So we are going to do the launch victory. I don't know how big the file is going to be. You're also going to have all the mods. Otherwise, you're going to have certain parts missing. So there'll be a list, of course, included in a text file with the mods, as well as a few of the cache files you'll need to import into those mod folders. And I'm running on a 6th Gen i7 with it using, plus the streaming software, plus Windows running. I'm hitting 55% CPU usage right now. And I've got a GTX 1080, but also have the graphics turned down to help with the stuttering. So if you've got something better than that, you should be fine. But again, it's with the amount of stuff in the base that lags it up, and the amount of mods I'm running lags it up as well because of all the extra items, like with the decorations mod and such. And now we gotta do our Star Wars, shut down the force field
communications systems
thing. The Obi-Wan Kenobi sneaking around. Where's my Stormtrooper buddies? That I have to use the force to tap something. That's just what that makes me think of right there. And let's see. Yep. We're gonna boot up the CPU.
Primary computer systems active.
Yep, ready. And let's see. Activate life support is good. We're gonna stay alive. I kind of like the idea of staying alive.
Life support systems online.
And now we need to, you know what?
All systems are go for liftoff.
Nope, we're gonna prepare the time capsule. I'm just gonna use what I have here. I'll do another one again later, where I'll add like some more stuff to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw things like the repair tool, the knife, things that are not gonna be as. We'll do the habitat builder just in case you're like that lucky person. You go exploring, hey, time capsule, open up, habitat builder, ready to go. And laser cutter too, because laser cutter can be kind of a pain to get early off at times. Message, Greetings from Mr. Spicy and gang. Launched during the final live stream of my season 2 of Subnautica Live Mega Building. There we go. Yeah, alright. So, I'm good with that. Yeah, and we'll do that. It's an older picture of the base, but fine. You know, well, I've got to do a new picture of it anyway for the other stuff. So there we go. We'll add like that. And, yeah, there we go.
Time capsule ready.
Alright, let's do this. So, oh, I hear that. Sound like, I think that might have been my suit stretching. It was the suit against the vinyl.
Ready to launch.
It was
on your
not at
command,
all
Captain.
flatulence sound. And Timmy, are you excited to
Launch in 10,
Oh yeah, here we go.
9,
Come on, Timmy.
8,
You want to launch up
7,
too? Oh, no.
6,
Well, how about
5, 4,
you want to see the launch?
2, 1.
I think Timmy's already getting eager to go outside. Look, we're launching.
Time capsule.
Time capsule jettisoned. So if you see that, then there you go. Again, I will do another time capsule after the fact when it's ready to do the cinematic video. I'll do something like that. I might, if I remember to, do that and include that little part in the cinematic video, so it'll be something special. Maybe
field.
maybe some special extra little things thrown in there for it. But yeah, there we go.
Orbital.
That's
debris
it.
field
We're going to
clear.
see what my tab is.
Performing gravity turn maneuver.
So this is, what is that, 22 episodes in, not counting the one that I did where everything broke.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase
So yeah,
8.
a lot.
Engaging
Bathroom shower type block. No,
boosters
we
in
didn't do
3,
that in the base because we
1.
have the still suit. It's kind of like that, you know. It's like astronauts, they pee in their space suits. We're just treating it the same way on that. Jimmy, you don't want to sit in my lap with me?
What is a wave without
Oh.
the ocean? A beginning without an end.
Come here.
They are different.
Wow.
But they go together.
That okay?
Now
Yeah, a
you
little,
go
little
among the stars,
lag,
and
but
I
not too
fall
bad.
Among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Yep. Once again, there goes the ending. Oh, I heard myself step on something. Yeah, alright. So, that's not something we did in Season 1, just because... Or I did do that in Season 1, I can't remember. If I did this for the end of Season 1. But yeah, we've launched everything. We're going home. And that's enough of Season 2. That's enough of lag from building. Even without the mods, it does lag in building. One of the main ones I've ever seen problems with, even in the past before doing modding, if you go beyond a certain size, a certain count of foundations, the foundations will significantly lag up. You'll have problems where, or at least I've had problems where, if the foundation is green and can be built, it basically puts the game at about 1 frame every 5 seconds. And then as soon as it can't be built, it's perfectly okay. And that's only on the big base if you're building to a certain size. You go somewhere else, it's perfectly fine. So, again, the game doesn't work well with big bases, with very large structure builds. So, if you have a lower end PC, I mean like i3, low end AMD, something like that, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of performance issues with this game save when I post it, along with the fact of all the mods being added in. It's definitely going to be a bit of a tougher one for your system to run. I would go ahead and just expect that sort of thing. I know with the last season 1, the base, somebody had actually got the download not with their base, just with their game, not using my base, but using their game. They loaded all my mods, and it took, it was, let's see, they said 400 something seconds that they timed it to. It was several minutes just to load the game save just from the mods alone. So when you add the mods, you add in the size of the base, all the components of the base and everything. This is going to probably be a tougher one on lower end systems, mid-range systems. You're going to end up waiting a few minutes. It does typically take a couple of minutes for my game save to load. And so just fair warning for that. If you did try the Season 1 build, this is probably going to be similar to that.
Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
1 trillion credits. That's all it is, just telling me 1 trillion credits. Not even going to tell me, like, a specific count anymore. So, yeah, alright. So, we saved right before launching. 2 days, 20 hours, and 8 minutes is what we did on that. That is the length of time we've live streamed and saved in progress building this base. And yeah, that's pretty much, that's 99.9% of the work done. I've got just that tiny bit of tidying up to do, images to put in place, power cells to replace with upgraded ones, get some things just fine-tuned, and then it'll be ready pretty much. I'll pack it up. If you want CC, I can send it to you. I'm going to send it to Prime Sonic, let him do some testing with it, make sure, see what he can trim down on it like he did the first one. Cut the size down a bit for the files, and maybe make it run a little bit better, and test it out with his system. And then, yeah, once that's done, I'll have a nice cinematic video, and the game save, all the stuff you need for loading it up in your own with the mods will be available in a link on that. So, yes. Alright, CC, I will send it to you. At Black Knight, we are pretty much, just caught the very end. We are finishing up this Season 2 build. The super massive base that I am so happy to be done with. Daddy, Booty G, thanks for the subscribe if you're watching. But yeah, that's gonna be, that's it for this one. So, no live stream next week for this. I'll just use that time to be tidying up. No live stream Saturday after that because I will be working all weekend. So, it'll be 3 weeks from now when I'm back. Let me find the date for that. The 21st. Saturday the 21st. The Saturday before Christmas. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything like that. I think that's the one before Kwanzaa. That's when we'll be back to doing Subnautica. And we'll be doing Below Zero for the next series of live streams for this. We'll be starting that. And I'm not going to do mods. It's going to be straight vanilla, early access, building big, but not building like a long tunnel from surface to lowest point in the game or anything like that. We're going to do a normal base type build, but build big and build up. Build tall. I'm going to focus more on the super large rooms, the new features we have, and use it as an opportunity to really play a lot with that, and we'll see what kind of stuff we can create just from those options before full release. And then maybe full release, I'll do something where we mod and play to expand on the building there. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Season 2. Again, no live stream next 2 Saturdays. We'll still do the No Man's Sky this coming week. But week after that, I will be working. Long 12 days of work, a long weekend where I won't have time to stream. I'll just barely have enough time to do videos. So it'll be the 21st. We'll be back to our Saturday streams of Below Zero, being the new fresh start. And Timmy, you need to go outside. I smell it. I smell it. Timmy's got gas now. So yes, that's going to be it. We're stopping a bit earlier than normal, but we did get everything done Thank you, everyone that has hung out during the streams, whether it's the start of the season, middle of the season, end of the season. Thank you, my members, for joining in, and enjoy your customized namesake rooms in the base. Thank you for doing that. Again, that's a benefit of being a member of the Spicy group. Whatever level, I will incorporate new members, stuff like that, into games, things like that. So we'll be doing some similar stuff like that, probably in below zero builds. So thank you. Hey, Flipper, sorry you're getting here right at the end. You missed the big finale, but yeah, that's the end of this season. That is the end of this stream today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Timmy, who has some bad gas right now, but I will see you guys next time.